Hi guys, it's Maaike. Today I'm back with 11 in the series of 24 Christmas cards, and here it is. I thought I'd make a slider card, and last week I used these ephemera pre-cut little shapes, and I thought this one looks like he's skiing, so he should be going down the slope, and that's as far as I got. So there's also trees and there's snow. There's quite lots of cute things in there. If you're in a hurry, you don't want to color, but you know you want to make something special. This is another bunny. That bunny skiing and a normal bunny didn't make sense to me on one card, so and I'm going to make my own snow, and for that I need to know where my bunny is going, and then I will use Versamagic ink to ink it up, and wow embossing powder called Sparkling Snow. I thought that was perfect. And this is a little bit textured craft card. It has like a linen structure in it, so my embossing powder is not perfect, but you can always do 2 layers. I didn't care. Also later some of the glitter comes off because I didn't heat emboss it properly. I think some bits might not have been melted, like there's like a bold spot. I fixed that later off camera by going over it with my heat gun again. You can see just like in the left on the top, it's not, I don't know why, because there was ink everywhere and I made sure, and you can see it change. And sometimes with glitter embossing powder it's hard to see if it changes or it melts, but I can definitely see that in that spot there it is not doing so I don't know why, but it still looks like snow. And I have slider dies, of course. You can use any one you have. I have Lomfon and the Joycraft. The Joycraft is smaller, but I pull that out first. And there's shapes, but my heel is quite straight, so there's no point in making it wiggly. And I thought, you know, making a wobbly heel might have been just a little bit too much of a hassle. But you can, of course, especially if you just cut it and then mount it on top, so the bunny is actually behind that little heel that you made. But I didn't. I was a rebel today. And they saw I'm die cutting it off screen, and you need to keep the little insert. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have tried to put it back. Probably would have been better to just put an extra layer on the card base, because now it doesn't slide as much as I would like it to. But it's stuck, so you know. Also the linen cardstock comes pre-cut and it's a little bit smaller, so I also cutting that to size. Yeah. See, the intention was to put it back, but I probably shouldn't have. And because the linen cardstock is 120 pounds, it should be nice and sturdy, but it's not, in my opinion, because I always use 140 pounds. I'm using lots of foam tape, making sure to leave ample space for my coin. I'm using a coin as a backer just because I thought the extra weight might help him slide, and it did until I put that little strip back. Yeah, sometimes I can't fix it. I mean, I can start over, but there's only one of each in the pack, so if you want to make multiple of the same, you'll have to buy lots of packs, which probably isn't very cost effective. I think these packs are €3, and there's quite a lot of in them, but you have to make different cards. And you can make, there's a penguin that is ice skating, so you can make him or her do the same. And there's a white roe deer, I think, or I don't know what kind of deer it is. But as I say, you can do that, but there's only one Merry Christmas that I used last week, and then this Hello Christmas sentiment. And the scrap mirror have lots of different ones. I also have one that I have to color myself with flowers and flamingos. Yeah, my customer gave them to me to make these examples, so I thought I filmed them as well. Double layer here, just so that it sticks out a little bit on the front and it will slide better. If I use my powder tool, and instead of rubbing the whole cushion, I just thought I'd pick up a little bit of that powder that's in the bag and make it not stick. So far, so good. And for the backing, you can use a little circle, a little piece of paper, and that little star if you wanted to. But I'm off to get a bit more craft paper. And then I saw my pennies, 5-cent euro things. And I thought, oh, the weight might help it. And it does. But then, yeah, you'll see. It doesn't slide anymore as good as I could have. And that's because I was being stubborn. I am not at all stubborn. I'm just right most of the times. No, people think I'm stubborn, but you know, if I'm right, I'm right. And then I wonder who's stubborn in the end, if it's a, you know, yes or no situation. See? And I think the white channel actually could just be a continuous continuation of the snow hill, but I wanted it brown, and it's almost impossible to get it there, so I should have just stopped, but then it was already stuck. And yeah, that's where I'm stubborn. Then I thought, well, I'll just slide it. It doesn't, because then it gets stuck in this tape runner, and I cut it off, and then I made it in 2 bits. I thought that, you know, you wouldn't see it because it's textured anyway. But yeah, just leave it out. It's better if you don't go through all the trouble. It looks better, that's for sure. I think it does look nicer. And it, you know, it looks more like cloaked, you know, the mechanism. And then yeah, just attaching them with some tape runner because I don't want the bunny to catch on them. And actually I saw there's another cloud. I can put that on, and maybe some snowflakes, but that's getting busy. Oh well, that's the card for today. I think it will slide better if I do it a few times. I see the bold spot. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.